Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our scroll gestures using UI scrollable series, in this video we will see how to perform a very lengthy horizontal scroll by using UI scrollable class. Okay, so we have a code. Okay, we have one UI scrollable class and its corresponding methods to do a horizontal scroll. Okay, so what is this one? So we have to provide new space UI scrollable brackets new UI selector dot scrollable true dot set has horizontal list dot set max such swipes and scroll into view new UI selector dot text. So here what is this? Set has horizontal list. Okay, it will set the direction of the swipes to be horizontal when performing the scroll action. If you mention this method, so it say I'm swiping in horizontal mode. Okay, and what is this set max such swipes? Okay, it will swipe the specified number of, so we have to specify the number here. N means number. Okay, so it will swipe maximum number of scrolls allowed when performing a scroll. Suppose I say 10, it will scroll for 10 times in search of this text. Based upon this text, it will search for the text. So if I mention as 10 times it will scroll, okay, in horizontal way. Okay, now we'll see in practical. So we'll see the scenario what we need to automate. So I'll open the API demos, click on views, then I had to scroll here, then I had to click on tabs. Once I click on tabs, I had to click on scrollable. See, you see here we have tabs here, right? So I had to scroll here. See, I had to scroll horizontally. Okay, I had to do horizontally. I had to scroll. After scrolling here in search of tab 30, I had to click on tab 30 here. Okay, I had to once again I had to go back to tab 1. Okay, and I had to click on tab 1. Okay, this scenario will automate. Okay, now I'll close this one. Okay, now I'll open the command Eclipse and I create a class. So I give a name as lengthy okay, what is it? I say lengthy horizontal scroll test. I say okay, lengthy horizontal scroll test. Okay, so already I created sample test with the setup and tear down methods to save the time. I copy this one, copy the code. No need to rewrite the setup and tear down activities here. So I need to do some quick changes here. So I need to change the class name. Okay, I have to remove this one. So my tear down and setup is done. So what all the capability I am using it? I am using the platform name, automation name and device name. I am using it, and I am providing the Appium server port and the host name, host details. Okay, and now I need to create a method public to write the test. Void I say test1. So I'll add the annotation here, test engine and test. Okay, now what I need to do, first step is I need to open the app, API demos app. So I had to use this method called activate app. So I had to provide the package name. So already I copied here the package name. So I will provide the package name. So that it will open the API demos app. Now API demos app is open. Now I need to click on the views. So driver dot find element, I write the code here. Appium by, so we have accessibility ID, locator type is, then we have to give views. Okay, now I have to click on that one. Once it is click, now I have to go for tabs, right? So views, then I have to scroll for tabs. So I use a simple scroll code here. So this is the code for simple scroll. I discussed in our previous video, okay, how to do a simple scroll. Okay, here also I'll explain. Driver dot find element, Appium by, and I have used locator type Android UI automator, and I have using this lengthy code here, new space UI scrollable brackets new UI selector dot scrollable true dot scroll into view new UI selector dot text is tabs here. So I have to give the tabs text. Based upon this text, it will scroll. So it will scroll. After scrolling here, I have to click on tabs. Okay. So I added this code. So tabs also accessibility ID. So I say tabs. Okay. Now it is click on tabs. Okay. And then it has to click on scrollable. Okay. Already I copied the locator value here. So locator type is accessibility ID only. The value is 5 space scrollable. So it has to click on that one. Once it is click on that one, I need to scroll horizontally. Okay, and then click on the tab 30. Tab 30 it has to click. Okay, now I need to write the code. Okay, so this is the code I have to use. Okay, so what I will do, already have the code here. So instead of vertical, I have to change it horizontal. Horizontal, because I am doing horizontal scroll rated horizontal. Yes. So what is the code here? See, I say driver dot find element Appium by Android UI automator. Okay, and then I am providing. So yeah, so I had to give that. Okay, and UI new UI scrollable new UI selector dot scrollable true dot set has horizontal list, because I am scrolling in horizontal direction, so I have to specify the horizontal list here, and set max such swipes. So I have to, in such of this text I need to scroll. So how many times I have to scroll, I have to specify. Yes, I give an example as say 10. So it will scroll for 10 times before 10th swipe. Okay, if it found in third swipe only, it stop it. Okay, when it find the element by using the text. Okay, so what is text here? Okay, the text is tab 30. So tab 30, it will search for tab 30. So I given the text here. So based upon this text, it will scroll. Okay, once it find this text, this element, based upon the text, if find this element, it will stop scrolling. Okay, and then I had to click on this element. Okay, so I had to write the code here, driver dot find element Appium by. So it is a Android UI automator locator type, and I had to give the value here, so that it click on that element. So be careful with copy paste here, so it will create some extra forward slashes. Okay, now it has to click on the tab 30 element. I'll give it a dot sleep so that we can see the effect, otherwise it will be very fast and you can able to discuss the code what exactly doing. So 5 seconds I'm giving it. So I had to add the throws to the method here. Next, after going to tab 30, I had to come back, right? I had to come back to after so it went to the tab 30, click on here, then I had to go back to tab 1. Okay, tab 1. So once again I had to scroll back in opposite direction. So same command, same code I had to use, but the search text will be tab 1. Instead of tab 30, I had to give tab 1. Okay, tab 1 I had to provide here. Okay, tab 1. And then also I had to click on that one, right? So I provide this code. Just click on that one. Okay, so I'm activating the app. I'm opening the app here. Click on views, tabs, then click on this one, scrollable, and then it will scroll horizontally to find this element based upon the text. Tab 30. If we find this one, it will click on this element. So I specify the set max search swipe 10. So it will swipe 10 times to find this text. If it find before 10th swipe, that is find it in fifth only, to stop it. Stop the swipe once it find the element based upon the text. Okay, and here it click on the tab 30, and once again I am going back to the tab 1 opposite direction. I go scrolling back, and then it has to find based upon this text element, that is the tab 1, then it has to click it. So this is our test. Okay, now I run the code. So it has to open the API demos app. Click on views, search, so swipe for the tabs, click on tabs. Okay, click on scrollable. Now it has to scroll to find the tab 30. See, it is scrolling back. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I given 10 there. Okay, some problem came. Let's scroll for this one. I think some problem with the locator. Tab 30. Yeah, tab 30. What is this problem? It has no UI selector. Okay, I'll just check it here. Yeah, this is copy paste issue, some typo error. I'll close the app once again back. I'll rerun it. Yeah. So I'm just copy pasting the locator value from the notepad, right? It adds some extra forward slash like that. So to use, so it will scroll for the tabs, click on tabs, then scrollable, then it will scroll to tab 30. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So see, it click on the tab 30 here. Yeah, okay, I mentioned 10 there, but within 6 scroll only it found it. So it stopped the scroll and click on tab 30. So it has to go back to the tab 1, search of the tab 1 text. So it click on the tab 1. See, it has click on tab 1. Okay, so this is the way we can able to scroll the lengthy scrolls here. Okay, horizontal scroll here. Okay, based upon the text. Okay, so this is the command I had to use. Okay, so driver.find element appium by Android UI automator, and I had to use new UI scrollable new UI selector dot scrollable true dot set has horizontal list. That is important because I am scrolling in the horizontal direction. Okay, so I mention this method, and if you lengthier scroll, I have to mention this set max search swipe. This is important. Okay, and suppose I don't know how much length it is. Suppose we have very lengthier scroll, so I don't know, it takes around 30-40, so I have to provide this 30 or 40 number here, so that it scroll 40 times in search of this text element text here. Okay, and this is the use of this as horizontal list and the set max search swipes. Okay, if you like this video, please click on like button, subscribe to my channel. So keep learning and happy learning. Thanks, bye.